Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. We are here in the License Centre. This is the International A. We're off to WeatherTech Laguna Seca Raceway for International A6 corners with elevation changes too. I'm expecting to see some absolutely drop dead times, and I don't think I'm disappointed looking at that list of 10. We have a target for gold of 20 seconds. Let's have a look. See how many people have done it. All but one racer has made it to gold. There's 27 people have taken part, and some people have just scraped past the door. Well, gold is gold, but there's lots of names in there. We're going to go to the top 10 and see who's what and where. So the top 10 starts with Binder on 19.261. We're normally beating the gold time by a second, and that would put us in second or first place. Neo Yami sits at the top. That's Lee with 18.980. Top 10 stars. Lee is actually in 10th. So if we can beat Lee, that puts us into a potential spot. There's only 2 tenths between first and 10th. So that's really quite impressive. Well done, Lee. That's a good start for the top 10 stars. Let's look at our settings. We are on assists. Dash control 1, ABS on default, and counter steer assistance on strong. Some people don't like using assists. It's up to you. I find they help me drive the car. Controller settings are on a Fanatec DD Extreme with force feedback max, torque 8, force feedback sensitivity 6. We're on version 3 pedals, and we've got a rather stiff brake pedal. However, right, I think that's the scene set. For people that don't do this, this is a repeat. We've done these before. They've reset the game a number of times, and we're just coming around to doing them again. We've probably only done them once. We've done them a few times on live streams, and we've tried to do the fastest time we can do them all one at a time. But this way, we're going to spend an hour at most to try and get as high as we can on the leaderboard. For those people who are non-members, you will see how we get gold, what it takes to get gold, and then we're going to make our way to try and get up the leaderboard as far as we can. And we'll see where we go. Just for an hour. We stop at the end of an hour, and we call that it, and that's where we're done for the day. So we're going to try and get into that top 10, and then we're going to aim to try and go as far as we can. So let's make a start. Let's get into it. So it's the Viper, and we are going to come up the hill. We're going to look for a braking point. We're going to hit the brakes, get the car down in the gears, get it through the corner. We are just outside gold by 0.014. But what we do have is we have a ghost now that we can challenge. That ghost will be 0.9 seconds ahead. So let's see where the braking point is. It can be a little bit later, I think. Using first gear to slow us down. I still think it can be later. Ooh, second gear and the car's sliding. 19.647. That's gold. Let's see where that gets us. We're going to have a run through. So the first point of this test is to try and spot the braking marker. There's a couple of places you can start with, but I'm going to suggest we need to be braking on the end of the red and white curbs on the right hand side. Get down, pick a line through the what's it called? Through the carousel, and then pick up the final corner, get the car to go round it rather than slide through it, and then charge for the line. Our personal best is 19.147, which will see us in the top 10, but 19.6 puts us at 21st place. So we've just really started the process. We've already gone ahead of a couple of racers, but we're looking to really start to get into that lower 19 seconds. Like we say, half a second will put us alongside our fastest tether time, 19.147, up here. So let's give it a shot. Let's keep going. Really want to try and get into the carousel with second gear under our belt. It takes a long time to change gear in these cars, so $19,536. Was that an increase? Was that better? Can't remember. 19,536. Oh yeah, we've just jumped a couple of spots up to 20th. Let's keep going. We're going to try and break just a little bit more into... Keep it in second. Oh no, we need first to slow down. Oh, that's terrible. We need first. So we're going to go into first, then back up to second to accelerate down the hill. On turbo car, I think the shorter shift might help us. Oh, 421. Oh, that's progress. So let's try and have an overlook and see where we got better. We're braking later into turn one, but we could still do that little bit more. Those curbs on the right hand side are where we're going to target. Down into first gear, back up to second as you make the entry down the hill, accelerate hard, and then we're going to try and cut inside onto this inside corner. How well do we do? We've got a big gap, a car's width. We can do better. We don't have to go quite so wide, but a 19.421 accelerates us up the board just a tiny bit into the top 20 now. Yes, we're at 17, just chasing In December and Big Popper. We've just jumped ahead of Andy Coe and Geordie. Let's keep going, making progress. Can't be quite as aggressive. Let's try and refine that as we go in. I'll probably come a little bit further right. Short shifty a little bit. $19,157, just 10 hundredths outside our fastest ever time. And that I think was made up in the latter corner. So let's just have an overview again and just see where we go. Let's see if this view helps us at all. So braking just before the end of those curbs, a little bit wider entry. We cut that apex much better. Then we want to be a lot tighter on this corner here. Yeah, we did that. We ran a bit further wide, but we made it across the line in a much greater improved time. We're now into that top 10. So we have jumped and accelerated up to 6th. So we've just beaten quite a really good few names, but we're there just above Randy and Mad Max, Red Desmo and Triple and Binder, and there's Olive. So as we go up, we're now chasing into the top. We are 2/10 away from being somewhere around the top of the table. So we are pretty much on the way. And we've got what? This video is less than 10 minutes old. So it's so warm in here tonight. I'm feeling a little bit sick, a little bit queasy, nauseous. The heat is getting to me now. I've been away the last couple of days. I've been travelling in the north of the UK for work. Oh, there's a big improvement. There's our fastest ever time, a 19.089. Let's see if we can see where that happened. So as we come up to the line, what we've been trying to do is push further over to the right, and you'll hopefully see this here where the red and white curbs are now going to go central to the car. There we go. An earlier turn in, trying to be straight down the line and putting the left wheels just on the curb. Coming into the corner, we've slid the car, and then we're pushing to the line, and we just use a bit of dust and dirt on the right hand side. But our 19.089 is our fastest ever time, which puts us in third place, just jumping ahead of 420 and Stu Finelli. So we are moving on the way. We are 18 minutes into the video, and now the real hard work starts. We are just over a tenth away from top spot and the top 10 stars. So let's see what we can do. The car was on the front, lit the tyres up, and then the back end just had no grip. Oh, we knew it would come. We knew it would come. Let's see if we can spot where that happened. 19.043 is certainly a good step. So, not entirely sure we got the braking point spot on. I thought we were a bit wild and loose. So we braked before that black mark on the line. We didn't get the car right into 1. We got a good acceleration though out of 2. Into 3 we stayed tight. On the brake, let go of the brake, on the throttle, and really pushed hard. So a 19.043. 38 minutes 30 seconds progressed. We've still not got past Space Cow. We need to have an 18 or a 19 dead to beat Space Cow. So now we're less than a tenth away. Half a tenth was get us to a 9.3, which isn't good enough to beat Lee, but let's keep going. We are on it. Let's make this last 10 minutes the absolute pinnacle of the day. Let's put our best work in now. Oh, there's an improvement, an 036, but we know that doesn't beat our second place time. It's got to be an 18. 20 seconds. Oh, we've improved a 19.030, but it's not enough. Come on, fate. And that's got to tell us that's where we end the day. 1 hour of trying, we finish in third spot, exactly half a tenth behind Neo, which is Lee. Space Cow, congratulations to both of you. It's stunning. Motorsport, we only just beat 420 Motorsport Hayes. We only just beat for a clear 10th. And then Stu Finelli sitting at 19.139. And 19.030, if we look at that top 10 board, just to give Lee what he deserves, an 18.980 puts him in the top 10 stars, and that is a tremendous effort. Hopefully you'll be able to glean from that what we can do. I appreciate the non-members will see how to get gold, and the members will get the benefit of the rest of it. But thank you very much, folks. We'll see you on the next one, and I hope that's going to be soon. We'll see you there. Take care now. Goodbye. Good night.